Hey, hello and welcome. My name is Bistina and you are watching Swaziland, the occasional dose of my reviews, reactions and opinions. Today I'm going to react to the latest chapter of One Piece, chapter 1165. Possibly, probably the death of Zabak is going to be revealed. I predicted it for last time, but it didn't really turn out the way I thought it would be. But I just forgot that, so many things are happening on God's Valley that really they needed to be wrapped up. Thank you very much for all the likes and watches and comments on my last video, and I hope you enjoyed this one as well. We are at the new setting, so to speak, but I hope you can hear me quite well. I don't know, I hear myself a little bit weird, but I hope you enjoy it anyway. So I think without further ado and without too much waiting, I think it's about time that I go see the chapter. All I know that there's going to be a break next week, so I heard that, but nothing else. But I can sort of predict what happened, but at this point, no matter what I predict for a chapter, it's never going to happen. And this is one of the things why I really like One Piece, that it just keeps surprising me in a good way. I enjoy these chapters. This is a truly great flashback, and I will be very, very sad when it's over. And I already love the title because chapter 1165, Echo. Echo, it's such a powerful word, echo, resonating the sound back. From where? From the 800 years ago, from the voice sanctuary, the echo. I already love this. How can I love a title? Seriously, but it's true. Okay, and I can see rainbows and cover request by Machi and Takeshi. Beppo peacefully sleeping using Zeus as a pillow. And not just him, but also Trafalgar Law is there as well. And yeah, they are sleeping on, what was that Mink's name? I forgot. But Nami liked him too. Yeah, it's quite peaceful and cute. It's a cute thing. But, oh my, I can see a crying Zabak. Please, he's really, really asking for help. You hear that too, right? Asks Garp, and Roger is like, yeah. And they are in a serious mood. Such a painful picture for Rox. And he's ready to attack, and you can see, I really love this, the way Oda handles the back, that he's reaching out, he seems big and strong, but you can also see that he has lost some power. I don't know if you get that from this picture. I mean, you can see that he's powerful and strong, but he's not that I'm going to wreck you because I'm so strong. It's like he's really struggling. He's doing because he has to do it, not because he's passionate about doing it. And this picture, I think, conveys that. Anyways, Roger and Garp are ready, and he's like, please kill me. His words, the way he's acting, and that look on his face, says Roger. Whoosh. Okay, and they try to stop him. This is truly a fight of the giants. None of it adds up. Okay, and there is the fist of Garp, and you could see that Roger blocks the blade with his own blade, so, right, this is truly a fight. Okay. And they both seems to be losing to him. Okay, and there is cracking, and both Roger and Garp, they fall behind. Okay, and people, the Marines are just watching. Wow, such powerful moves. The sky is splitting. We have got to get out of here, or we are going to die. Well, people, bad news for you. Let's sail a ship and get off this island. Huh? What about Rox's ship? Dumbass, no one's going back. The Rox pirates are history, says Shiki, and he's very happy about that. Hurry to the coast, and everyone is just trying to run off. Vice Admiral Garp, can you repeat that? I said get every survivor and Marine you can aboard that ship and cast off immediately. Roger, what's going on over there? Get underway. The instant release group is aboard. Not abroad, sorry. Wait for me at the sea. I'll make it back for sure. Okay, and I can see how the camaraderie between Garp and Roger works. So they are on very, very different sides of the same coin, probably. They believe in something else, but at the same time, they are very, very, very similar. They look like brothers, by the way. Just like Luffy and Ace. I can see that now. Rox and Roger. I came to this island to catch a pair of you, but look how things panned out, says Garp. Well, all I wanted was to save Sheki, grab some treasure, and bail. Wanna call it a temporary truce? Can't say I'm thrilled with that idea, but we can't leave him be. It's going to be a fighting chapter, it seems. Hey, Rox. Okay, and they are fighting. I think many people will be happy about these fights and moves, and the anime will surely do some justice to these chapters, because it really is, yeah, amazing. This form, this curse, says Garp. Can't we undo it somehow? And they try everything. Wake up. Hurry. Roger won't stop fighting till he is sure we have escaped. It's strange, this Haki. Okay, and we can see Gloriosa. Nice ship. You don't mind if I tag along, right? Gloriosa. Okay, she's going on Roger's ship. You listening, Kaido? Okay, Big Mom and Kaido. Consider this a lifelong debt. Yes, this is what I was talking about last time, that, Big Mom is not really... The lifelong debt should be about that. You'll pay me back one day, mark my words. Don't be stupid. You lost fair and square, Lin. Now watch, I'm gonna start a crew where brutality is the only law. You have grown bold, haven't you? But you will never be able to beat me. Lin, what are you doing? We have got to go. Load up the treasure. One day I'll come to collect what you owe me. I'll crush you when that time comes. And this is where Kaido and Lin actually go on different paths. They were big brother and sister, so it's like a bit sad to see them go. Okay, and we are back to the fight, and it seems like that no matter what Garp and Roger does or do, it doesn't seem to affect Rox. You broke the mountain, didn't you? Newgate. Who are you? Looks like your crew's also breaking up. The name's Graham. It is Marco's dad. Captain of the Polo Pirates, Polo Graham. Marco Polo. Okay, I get the joke. Marco Polo. I'm a big fan. You need a ship, right? Let's join forces. Buzz off, don't get in my way. Where's Newgate? Don't ask me. Okay, so people are separating and the Vox pirates are separating. Calm down, Dragon. What do you think you are doing? Okay, Dragon is back on the Navy ship. Me? What about you? Do you condone this? Dragon, bring the survivors aboard. We are saving them. If anyone has got a problem with that, I'll execute them. He's like, not on my watch, not anymore. I won't deal with it. And he can do it probably because there's nobody stronger there. This won't end well for you, Dragon. Bring it on. Where are you going, really? Gabon, don't follow us. Sail the boat out to the sea and wait. That island never existed. Is that clear? Says Saturn, Saint Saturn on the West Blue. But it must be Emu, right? He still has Emu's eyes, so I believe that Emu said that island never existed. Is that clear? But how are they going to... Oh, no. Whatever. The records kept by G11 and CP6 concerning the top-level secret level S, special mission on God Valley, and sparse. The names of the participants of the human hunt were purged. Little is recorded regarding the site of the incident, God Valley. Information regarding the island's whereabouts, size, and population were also purged. The number of casualties remains unknown to this day. And the other side is falling too, half-half. Did you know the government had ties to that black monster? Seems like an affront to justice. I'm with you there, Wiz. Okay. If you want to leave the Navy, you should join us, says Roger. Hell no. If I quit, who would protect the Marines? You know, many people were discussing this part of GARP, and I believe that this has been going on as a debate, whether GARP is right or wrong, or why he's staying at the Navy, why he wants to, or why he doesn't want to let go of his ways. But at the same time, yeah, so he's like, the Navy isn't bad. The people who are directing them and controlling them are the bad ones, and the Navy itself shouldn't be and isn't necessarily evil or bad. Just like Kobe, you know, at the beginning, you know, he saw some Marines and he was like, they are good. And then he met Morgans. They are bad, but they could be good, you know? And that sort of thing I really like about One Piece, that, you know, nobody's really that black or white, so everything is gray. It's not always just you are good, you are evil. The same with Luffy and co. Luffy always asks people to, you know what, here are my actions. You decide if I'm good or evil. I don't care. Decide. Half. It's all about the mass, Garp. The mass? What are you talking about? Arman and Haki can normally counter Devil Fruit abilities, and I'm using Conqueror's Haki coating to boot. So there's no way my attacks aren't doing anything. Half. It's because he's also using Conqueror's Haki to guard himself. It's not a surprise we would cancel each other out. Exactly. If we don't overcome that, the damage won't go through. Okay, they are being, you know, the tacticians. We will lose sooner or later if we keep trading blows like this. We simply cannot match a monster in a battle of attrition. So next time we use Conqueror's Haki, we should channel all of our mass into it. Yeah, don't worry about how crippling the aftermath will be. If we do that, we probably won't survive this. Suicide mission. Either way, I'll take all three of us out of commission. Okay. And if we don't land this, it's all over. Okay. So they really try their best. Hey, Rox, I don't know if there's still any words that will comfort you at this point. I don't even know what has happened to you. But I do know one thing. I can feel your frustration. And he's crying and... oh my God. Such eyes. I mean, it's such a... Oda is doing such a great job here. This is no time for tears, you dolt. Kagutsushi's infinitum. And he's crying. Ace. And explosion. And I think Ace is used by Roger. The world government tried their best to bury the incident in the shadows. However, the disbanding of the chaotic crew, led by Rox T. Sebek, would leave an undeniable echo. The Rox pirates destabilized an entire era, and the tremors of their legacy would continue to shake the world. The end of the chapter. A legendary incident uncovered. And you know what? We can see a very, very powerful attack. We can see that maybe Sebek is defeated. I don't know. It's so vague. Would have loved to see. Is this the end? Did he just disappear? Or, You know, it's a bit like when Ace lost to Blackbeard. I don't think that next chapter, there's going to be a break, so next week obviously we won't be seeing each other about this chapter or about the next chapter. But still, you know, what I find it really unlikely is that what I'm thinking right now is that we might be seeing a few panels of Roger and Rox, you know, Gyaban and Rayleigh went back to find Roger and probably Garp, and they will be saving Garp, and they will sail away, and the world will. Maybe there will be something about Emo or the world. I don't know. I have so many questions, but I'm not sure if they want to discuss that, or I'm not sure if they are going to actually deal with that next chapter. I think the next chapter will shift the focus back to Loki, Harold. Harold will hear the news. How will he react? What he will do, and how this will affect Loki, Harold, the world government, and all those things. And they have to come together and come to a conclusion as well. This is what I think at this point. I'm really glad that we got to see God Valley. I never dreamed that we would see God Valley this year at all. I would have thought that the God Valley incident would either not be shown or be shown in 5 years time or so. So I'm really glad and satisfied by this. It was a great chapter overall. Not the best chapter of the year, but it is a truly and great shonen chapter. You know what? With the fights, it's purely about that, and really the end of the Rocks Pirates and end of Rocks. And I love the title. The title is one of the best, and it's like leaving an undeniable echo. It's so poetic and romantic at the same time. I love it. I hope you like my reaction too. If you did, you know what to do. Thank you very much for joining me this week too, and I hope that we can see each other next time. Until then, have a great week ahead of you. Bye-bye.